what's happening? Well, it's another Saturday and off to another wedding, and today we've got an after-ceremony party in Orange Beach, Alabama. So that's where we're on our way to right now. And what's the difference between an after-ceremony party and a full-fledged wedding reception? Well, really not a whole lot. The main difference is there's not going to be any traditional wedding reception events that go with the after-ceremony party. It's my cheapest package that I offer, meaning there's not going to be any, formal dances like first dance, bride, father-bride dance, things like that. So we're not going to be doing anything like that. Basically, it's going to be just a party. And by the way, we're crossing into Alabama right now. I don't know if you saw the sign, but that was Perdido Key, Florida that we were just in, and now we're in Orange Beach, Alabama. So just across the state line. But anyway, I did want to mention that we're on our way to this party, and it's going to be a kind of a semi-formal event, not really a whole lot, just basically going to be the big party's really what it is. So it's going to be out on the beach. I think that's the hotel backs up to the beach. I've never been out here before, so this is going to be kind of a new experience for me, so I'm looking forward to that as well. And again, we're right along the beach right now. This is now Orange Beach, Alabama, and the Gulf of Mexico is right over here to your left. And I'm not really sure if you can see it that well. I'm not really paying attention to what the camera's filming, but anyway, you can see this is nothing but condos out here. I mean, this is where a lot of retirees like to live out in this area, and it's the beaches of South Alabama now, so a lot of folks like to retire down here. And actually, Gulf Shores, Alabama, which is just probably about another 10 miles up the road or so, is where Hurricane Ivan came across. That was where the eye came across back in 2004. So this whole area was pretty much leveled, and they pretty much built it back in the 4.5 years since Hurricane Ivan. But again, looking forward to getting to the resort this evening and getting ready to do the event. So right now it's about 10 minutes after 4, and we should be beginning the party about 6:30. So you're going to get there in plenty of time to get set up and all that good stuff. And really, I didn't really know how long it would take me to get out here. So I think that's going to be a fun thing to look forward to. We're getting ready to go across this big monstrous bridge over here. I'll leave the camera rolling while we do that. This is always a fun thing, and you might be able to see some good shots of the water. But yeah, you can see how close Alabama and Florida are, especially Perdido Key and Orange Beach. Is almost essentially one town. You should go right across the state line. You're in Orange Beach. You go back toward Florida, and you're in Perdido Key, Florida. So anyway, it's almost like you're not even in another state when you come over here. But they always say Northwest Florida is actually Lower Alabama. We tell people that we live in LA, Lower Alabama. So anyway, there's a good shot for you over there. I don't know how well you can see that, but that is the Gulf of Mexico over there. And we're heading into the main part of Orange Beach. So we'll see when we get there. We'll see when we get set up. Alright, we're here and already set up. I'm going to be using a very minimal light show tonight. I'm only going to be using the Revo 3 and the Revo Sweep just because we're going to be outside on the grass this evening, and not really a lot of stability to be able to set up the light tree, so I'm not really going to do that tonight. So anyway, I think the Revo 3 and the Revo Sweep will be good enough, and it'll put a little bit of a light show on. But show you my setup tonight. See, that's the beach right there behind us, but you see I've got the Revo 3 and the Revo Sweep on the desk there, so it's going to be a little bit different than what we're normally used to. Got the dance floor right here, and got the food that's going to be set up over there. And we're actually right out here by a pool area here at the hotel. So anyway, that's pretty much it for now, and I'll be talking to you here in a second. Alright, I wanted to walk out here real quick and just show you the beach. Thought you might want to take a look at this. This is the beach of Orange Beach, Alabama. That's white Florida. You see how we got the white sand here? I know over in the other parts of the area that have brown sand, we have white sand here. You see people out here having a good time. I didn't realize this, but the wedding's actually taking place here. They didn't hire me to do the sound for it, but it's going to be right over there. You see where they're setting everything up. So anyway, looking back in that direction, that's looking back toward Florida. As a matter of fact, those buildings you see over there, if I can hold the camera steady, that's actually Florida over there. So we're right on the state line, and see, it's a pretty nice facility here. Right back over there is where the reception's going to be. And the sun's getting ready to go down here shortly. We'll be starting the reception here in just a little bit, so should be a great evening. Alright, it's about almost 8 o'clock now, and of course, you can't come to Alabama without playing this song, Sweet Home Alabama. You just have to play it, okay? But anyway, look at this. I've got the Revo 3 set up here, and I'm kind of shining it right down there. It's kind of hitting the dance floor a little bit, but I didn't really put any trees up just because the ground was unstable. So anyway, but I think it's going to make for a good show this evening. I'm going to walk around over here, and I want to showcase the setup. see, I've got a couple of par cans. One right over here. Just gonna upload this totem pole here a little bit, or uplight rather. And then another one right over here on the other side. So I've got the Revo sweep right down here. It looks like a pretty neat effect going through these skirts here. So anyway, looks like it's gonna be a pretty fun evening.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go?
Okay, you know how Brian was talking about playing like breakup songs at wedding receptions, stuff like that? Well, right now I'm playing Tesla's Love Song, which is about a breakup, and it's actually the bride's favorite song, so, you know, hey, whatever works out, they love the song, so it's got people out there dancing too. Alright, I hope you can see me okay. It's about 9 o'clock now, and we're just basically doing a fake leave, and the photographers are getting ready to leave, and so they're lining the bride and groom up on the bridge over here. Just do a fake leaving just with the sparklers, just, you know, just for photography reasons. So anyway, I've just gone to some background music. We're going to get the party started in a little bit, or get it started back up again. I'm standing in the middle of the dance floor right now. Look at the uplighting. I decided to add a couple par cans there to that totem pole. Look how that's looking here in the dark. I don't have the Revo 3 or the Revo sweep on, but it's they're both down there, and we cut back on here in a little bit. Had a lot of compliments about those too, by the way. So anyway, it's turned out to be a great night. The bride's already told me she's real pleased how everything's been taken care of tonight. It's a really great evening. So they're up there doing the fake leaving right now. I don't know if you can see them up there or not, but they're doing that. So anyway, we'll be getting things started back up here in just a second. Okay, this is pretty neat. All the members of the hotel, well, actually not all of them, but a lot of them have their doors open here, and they're enjoying the music as well. So take a look at that. Look at that, you can see them up there having a good time. They got the doors open, so these people out here still on the dance floor. We've got roughly about another 15 minutes or so left, so it's been a pretty good night. That's it. We are done, and the wedding went really well this evening. Actually the ceremony and the reception just went off perfect, as to what the bride said. So anyway, it went great. Right now we're getting ready to go across the Florida state line, and this bar right over here to the right, that is called the Floribama. And we're actually on the Florida-Alabama state line, and when you go in there, you can choose to either eat in Florida or you can choose to eat in Alabama, whichever you decide. So anyway, it's a great bar there. So we're getting ready to go across the Florida state line in just a second. Actually, I think technically we are already in Florida as we speak, because I think the Florida-Bama really marks the Florida state line. Oh, here we go. Here's the sign. Let me see if I can zoom in there, and you can see the Welcome to Florida sign as we come by here. I hope you can see that. Okay, we're coming into Florida, the Sunshine State. Okay, that was it. All right, so we just crossed into Florida. Anyway, like I said, the bride and groom had a great time tonight. I even had a few people who were staying in the various hotel rooms around there telling me that they had a good time as well. So that was, you know, a lot of them had their doors open, so they really enjoyed themselves as well. So it was just a great evening altogether, and you know, looking forward to going home and getting some rest. So I got another wedding next week in Pensacola. Going to be back out at the Mustin Beach Officers Club, and a wedding there. Back in October last year, it was a Disney themed wedding, but this is going to be a regular wedding next week, so we'll look forward to that. It's going to be a Sunday wedding as well, so you know, get a few days to rest and relax and get ready to move and all that good stuff. So until next week, practice and enjoy.